After facing dragons, orcs, and the undead in the fantasy era of 2007, LEGO Castle would return to its roots and face off against its greatest rival, mankind. Welcome to LEGO Tavern Talk. Today I'll be suiting up with my Dragon Knights t-shirt from Brick Monarch Shop to tackle the history of the LEGO Kingdoms theme. Starting in the summer of 2010, LEGO Kingdoms ran for 2 years. It was a sub-theme of the LEGO Castle line and focused on 2 major factions, the Dragon Kingdom and the Lion Kingdom. No, wrong one. No, not that one. Nor that one. Okay, definitely not that one. Yes, that one. LEGO Kingdoms clearly called back to the early days of Classic Castle, in which each faction would defend their keeps against the other. There was even a little bit of princess rescuing to be done. As the line continued to develop, we began to see the Lion Knights foil the Dragon Knights in their quest to loot the Land of Treasure. I believe the Dragon Knights may have been looking to recruit more muscle to take the Lion Kingdom, or perhaps they just wanted to get rich. Who doesn't? LEGO Kingdoms went out with a bang, seeing the release of 10223, Kingdoms Joust, a holy grail set for many, and one of the greatest jousting sets ever made. In it, we can see the Lion Knight and a Falcon Knight jousting for the hand of Princess Verda. In my opinion, LEGO Kingdoms ended too early, and still had a great deal of potential in exploring other factions like the Falcon Kingdom, introduced in Kingdoms Joust. The new Falcon faction seen in Kingdoms Joust may have been related to the Black Falcons, but there was enough that was different to suggest this knight represents a brand new faction. For example, the bird design is distinct, even if the pattern of the knight's shield harkens back to the original Black Falcon's design. One could make a compelling case for either position, but for now, the answer will remain a mystery. LEGO Kingdoms featured sets with detailed, playable, and somewhat basic builds. What a set lacked in complexity, it made up for with the new setting. The conflict between the Dragon Kingdom and the Lion Kingdom provided simple enough premise to allow you to tell the stories you wanted to. There were details that made each location, vehicle, and character distinct from the others. The Lion Kingdom wore vibrant red and white tunics and defended shining towers of light bluish gray. You can see ivy that was grown over the otherwise well-maintained castle walls. Red wooden elements add a natural quality to the clean and precise lines. These were your typical knights in shining armor. The Dragon Kingdom, on the other hand, wore dark green and sand green tunics and introduced new pearl dark gray armor. The colors of this theme gave Kingdom a truly great and unique feel. Many other soldiers had stubble, giving them a gritty appearance, something you wouldn't see with the Lion Knights. Their fortifications were dark and rugged and were framed by gnarled trees and cobwebs. Kingdoms even provided a civilian element in the second and third waves. 6918 Blacksmith Attack featured a full blacksmith shop, a functional water wheel, a Dragon Knight, a unique blacksmith, and was only $10 at the time of its release. 7189 Mill Village Raid truly encapsulated what many might think of in medieval civilian life. This set featured a large barn, a rotating windmill, brand new villagers, and amazing new animal parts. Perhaps the most famous of these is the goat, a highly sought after animal that has only been released in this set. The mold has since been lost to time, and we will never again see this piece in an officially released LEGO product. While LEGO Kingdoms was largely grounded in reality, there were some fantasy elements that continued into the theme. The Dragon Knights were supported by a wizard, who was featured in a chess set and a small Impulse Buy set. Another wizard dressed in blue robes was featured in a LEGO Kingdoms advent calendar? Shut up and take my money! This blue wizard is likely a reference to Magisto from the Dragon Masters line. Each set was packaged with beautiful box art, setting a tone for the world of LEGO Kingdoms. Polished stone and a green velvet tapestry frame the model, and the backgrounds of the box give further context for our new factions. For example, the Lion Knights live in an idyllic countryside, while the Dragon Knight's prison tower is surrounded by thin and lifeless trees. While we may not know the context, this imagery helps us to set the stage for the story you want to tell. While LEGO Kingdoms was not perfect, it touched upon many of the elements fans wanted in a castle line, and introduced some amazing minifigures and builds. LEGO Kingdoms may have ended in 2012, but it lives on in the hearts of LEGO Castle fans. If you want to celebrate your passion for LEGO Castle, or LEGO in general, I highly recommend checking out our sponsor, Brick Monarch Shop. Here you can suit up in castle fashion, light up your displays with stunning LED desk lights, and represent your favorite factions with amazing mounted shields. If you go down to the link below, you can save 10% off on your order by using code BRICKING10. Who doesn't like to save? The LEGO Kingdoms line is very important to me, featuring my favorite castle faction and my first castle set, Knight's Duel, which started me on my journey to want to explore every part of LEGO Castle and share it with you. Thank you for watching, and come back next time for another pint of castle knowledge.